This inflation, which by the way was brought to us by Kamala Harris, has really slowed down people from being able to excel.
By Kamala?
Yeah.
Vice President.
Oh, she broke the tie that started this inflation that has hurt so many people in our country. It's not true?
First of all, it's true that it's a tie-breaking vote.
You sure you want to go there?
Go outside, Congressman, you go outside.
You sure you want to go there? Okay, let's go there.
You said it.
You got notes? You got notes, Angela, right?
That's fine. I have notes too.
I'm gonna give it to Charlamagne.
Note I have today
I'm gonna give it to Charlamagne.
is that on every question I've asked.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and back to a brand new video. In today's video, as you saw from the title, we are going to be discussing a segment that I watched from The Breakfast Club with Byron Donalds, pretty much destroying Angela Rye, a very well-known liberal Democrat who is all about, you know, the idea that America is a racist country and is fully in the camp of Biden and Kamala Harris. And in this exchange, they're talking specifically about the economy and inflation. And Byron talks about the fact that inflation, you know, is so bad right now. And if you look at the current administration, they are the culprits. And this did not sit well with the liberal Angela Rye, who tries to challenge him on this idea. And Byron came with receipts, okay? One thing you're not going to do with Byron is you're not going to sit there and have a political conversation and make it all emotional, which is what liberals love to do. Liberals love to make everything about the emotions, how I feel. Byron's like, where the receipts at?
I want to see the receipts.
This is my house. Show me your receipts. Where's your receipts?
And so he brought some receipts and, in my opinion, laid the smackdown on Angela Rye in this segment. Now, because this is from The Breakfast Club, they are known for copyrighting my material whenever I do any reaction video to them. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play the video in full, but I will be able to put screenshots on the screen with the audio. And I will have the full video in my description where you guys can watch for yourself. I definitely would encourage you to watch because this was an amazing interview. He was thrown every baiting question that you can throw out to somebody who's a Republican, who is not white, and he knocked this interview out of the park. I mean, there were so many gems in this interview, but this is just one segment I wanted to pull out to show you guys because currently inflation is a mess. I'm dealing with it. I know you guys are dealing with it as well. I talked about it openly on my community post here on YouTube, how the company that I work for is making so many cuts to our benefits right now this year because of inflation. I had great benefits at my job and now it's all being slashed because of inflation. And I know many of you guys are dealing with the same thing. I just had, you know, some medical issues with my dog that I talked about here on YouTube. And I was charged an insane amount of money. And I know inflation is a part of that reason. Companies are trying to make money back because everybody is struggling. And to sit here and to pretend like the current administration has nothing to do with it is just asinine to me. So without further ado, let's watch this clip or listen to this clip together and then discuss because it's a good one.
No.
Are we thriving? Is our members in your state?
I would argue we're not really thriving right now. This inflation, which by the way was brought to us by Kamala Harris, has really slowed down people from being able to excel.
By Kamala?
Yes.
Vice President.
Oh, Charlamagne.
It's still the president.
Charlamagne, listen, man. When Joe Biden wanted to do his American Rescue Plan, Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate. She broke the tie that started this inflation that has hurt so many people in our country. Everybody listening to your show. It's not true?
First of all, it's a tie-breaking vote.
You sure you want to go there?
Go outside, Congressman, when you go outside.
You sure you want to go there? Okay, let's go there.
You had it
pretty good. You got notes, Angela, right?
That's fine. I have notes too.
I'm gonna give it to Charlamagne.
The biggest note I have today
I'm gonna give it to Charlamagne.
is that on every question I've asked,
because Angela, hold on now.
For every infrastructure project in your community,
you can go to
you should
third
go
page,
out
just
and
the highlighted
thank
portion.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the Congress that voted for the American Rescue Plan.
Angela,
that's what should be happening.
Larry Summers wrote an op-ed back in 2021. Larry Summers was the Treasury Secretary for Bill Clinton. He was an economic advisor to Barack Obama. He said that the American Rescue Plan that Joe Biden wanted, that Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate, would create a massive inflation that we have not seen in a generation. Well, guess what? Larry Summers was correct.
Larry, you had quite a week, if I can put it that way, because you've been warning on this program and otherwise again and again, week after week, about inflation. And boy, this week we got it. 6.2% on the headline number on CPI, shocking an awful lot of people. I guess I start out with, why did you get it right? And so many economists, including the Federal Reserve and for that matter, the White House, why did they get it wrong?
People really wanted to engage for all sorts of reasons, humanitarian, political,
related to momentum at the beginning of an administration in a very, very large stimulus program. And so they convinced themselves that it wouldn't be inflationary because they really wanted it to not be inflationary.
You know who also was correct, Angela? I was, because I was in the budget committee when they brought the bill. And I said in that committee, it's going to cause massive inflation. That's what happened. So the problem we have in our economy today is that prices have gone up massively. Wages adjusted for inflation is down. People's pocketbooks are hurting. But we have a presidential election in 40 days. So, and I'm gonna ask Envy this question. Envy, you're in the housing business as well. I know because I watch. I listen to the show. No, I'm just asking them a question. Chill, Angela. So I listen to the show. I know you do a lot of business in housing. Mm-hmm. Would you hire somebody that broke up stuff in one of your houses to fix the other houses?
No.
Exactly. She broke the economy.
I'm not going to do this morning, Byron.
Why are you not going to do this, Angela? Because I'm bringing facts. Hold on now. So now I'm bringing facts and you don't want to do it no more? Come on now, Angela. That's not right. I'm bringing facts. I thought we were going to have a fact-based conversation. I want to have a fact-based conversation.
You wanted to bring up votes, and so let's talk about votes.
You wanted to bring up votes, so let's talk about votes. Translation, I don't know how to answer this question. It's making me look really bad, and I'm getting upset. Change the topic. Yeah. That entire interview was absolute gold. Again, I'm going to have a link in my description to the full interview. It's about an hour and a half long. I want to urge you guys to watch it because it is a masterclass in how to shut a liberal down with receipts, with facts, without arguing emotions and feelings. It was amazing. And I always love whenever a person of color, i.e. Black, Hispanic, Asian, goes on these liberal networks and doesn't spout liberal talking points because normally the hosts don't know what to do with them, right? You can't say, you're a racist. Can't use that because he's a black man. So normally they kind of just sit there puzzled, like, I don't really know how to argue with him because he doesn't look the part. See, when your entire basis of policies and politics is based on identity politics, i.e. the color of a person's skin or their gender, it kind of limits you when it comes to topics like this. Because normally, if he were a white Republican, it would be very easy to just write him off, right? And say, oh, he's just out of touch. He's white. But when it's a black man who's speaking facts and bringing receipts, everyone's like, uh-oh. Change the subject. Hurry.
Code red.
I love it. Absolutely freaking love it. And I also love, this is why I love doing my channel, because oftentimes people look at me and they judge me based on the cover of what they see. And then when I speak, they're like, oh, wasn't expecting that. And I love it. Of course, I get attacked a lot by liberals who absolutely hate me because I don't spout liberal talking points and I do not, live in that camp. And so they get upset because they don't know what to do with me. Why is this person of color speaking this way? Again, you cannot limit people or put them in a box and say because of what you look like, because of your gender, because of your sexuality, because of those other factors that have nothing to do with who you are as a person, because of those outside factors, you shouldn't be thinking this way. A lot of people are waking up and leaving the left in droves, and I love it. I want to urge you guys, watch this full interview because this is just a small little section of an amazing interview and quite frankly a takedown of liberal talking points and a liberal host like Angela Rye, who's always on CNN spouting something, crying about something.
I flash several times a week and this has never happened, so it's alarming.
CNN political commentator Angela Rye says she was subjected to a humiliating body search by a TSA agent at the Detroit airport.
I just burst into tears because I couldn't believe that's what was happening.
Rye says she was selected at random for the pat-down.
The manager said that he was going to bring an officer to escort me out of the airport because I couldn't, if I didn't subject myself to that level of screening, then I would have to be escorted out.
Because I call out racism. That is maddening to me, and I'm crying about it because it's crazy. And I wish that somebody who's a colleague of mine like Alice could at least acknowledge that fact. Like, that is so frustrating.
Claiming racism, she can't do that here. Ain't gonna work. Byron's like, not today, Satan, not today. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this video. What did you think of Byron's performance in this particular segment regarding inflation, and how has inflation affected you and your family? I would love to know your story down below. See, despite the gaslighting from Democrats and the liberals, we know that inflation is real because we feel it in our pockets. We see it in day-to-day life. It is not a figment of our imagination. If you enjoy my content, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit my notification bell. If you want to see more videos, let me know down below. Until next time.